Hello everyone, welcome back to the weekly Forex analysis. Let's get going and start off with the DXY. And last week I was expecting DXY to make a small consolidation here and then push back up to take out this previous top and reach this resistance level. Instead, the price found some resistance around the supply area, then started to drop. And in the coming week, I'm expecting a small consolidation and continuation towards the downside. This lower low should be targeted, in my opinion. So wait for a small consolidation, and if you get the reaction, then the price will definitely go down and take out the bottom. Moving on to Euro USD. Last week, if you remember, I was expecting Euro USD to make here a consolidation, drop one more time, create a new lower low, and then give us a bullish reaction towards the upside. And as you can see, analysis was spot on. We got 92 pips on our side only from this drop and another 100 pips from this move up. So in the coming week, I'm expecting Euro USD to make a consolidation. We have a chalk. We got a liquidity sweep here with this lower low that was created. Then the price reversed, created this chalk that we have here. Now what we expect is a consolidation and then continuation towards the upside. I will be looking at the first target, the trend line level, and then if this breaks and consolidates above, then most likely the price will continue to push back up, eventually taking out this previous top. Pound USD, similar to Euro USD, we were expecting last week the price to continue the downtrend, but first I was expecting a consolidation and then another drop, take out this low again, and as you can see, our analysis was spot on. The price dropped 145 pips. So as things stand, the price reversed, created this chalk, and now I'm looking at this area highlighted, so waiting here for a pullback and then continuation towards the upside, having the potential to take out this previous top, creating a new higher high. So wait for the price to hit this level, fill the fair value gap, and then if you get a reaction followed by a consolidation, then most likely the price will continue to push up, taking out the previous top as mentioned. Dollar yen, this was a perfect setup for us last week. We were expecting the price to make here a consolidation, then another drop to take out this low, also having the potential after this new lower low that has been created. So as you can see, the price dropped more than 350 pips, and in the coming week I'm expecting the price to develop into an ending structure, which means that we're going to make here a consolidation, drop one more time, maybe another consolidation, another drop, new lower low, and eventually at some point we will get a breakout followed by consolidation, and then we need this move to happen because we need a deeper consolidation. As you can see, the impulse is very strong and we only got this bigger degree correction, so I'm expecting at some point the price to make an attempt to push back up, and if that happens, then this would be a nice trade because this also has the potential to reverse and in the medium to long term to take out the previous top. So you have to pay close attention if you get a buy setup. Also be cautious because this could only be a bull trap and the price could drop after hitting these levels, continuing the downtrend. So it's very important to wait for these two options. USDCad, if you remember last week, we were expecting the price to reach the second liquidity area highlighted on the screen. We were expecting first a consolidation. We had this impulse, then this should have been backed up by this consolidation as it happened, then another wave up, another consolidation, and then we anticipated that the price will eventually hit this second liquidity level. This first area isn't valid anymore, so we have to get rid of it. And as you can see, the price moved 80 pips in our direction. We correctly forecasted these two pullbacks and this impulse here in between them. Now it remains to be seen if this consolidation will push the price back up, hitting our target that we had last week. And I'm pretty confident that this will happen soon. There's also a slim chance that the price might drop one more time because we have some liquidity left here before resuming the uptrend. So keep in mind these two scenarios. The bias hasn't changed for USDCAD since last week, and we expect in the coming week a move up either by breaking this low one more time, either starting from the current level. Pound yen, we were expecting in our previous analysis the price to make a consolidation and continue the downtrend after this trend line breakout that we had. We needed this consolidation to give us more confidence that the move will continue towards the downside. And as you can see, the price dropped 450 pips. And in the coming week, I'm expecting another consolidation, potentially another drop. I'm looking at this possible scenario, the price to take out this previous low, creating a new lower low. So keep an eye out on this possibility. Gold, last week I was expecting the price to make here this consolidation and then drop one more time because we had a zone of relative equal lows. before resuming the uptrend. Instead, the price continued to push slow and steady towards the upside, pulling back and then aggressively pushing up, breaking the previous top, creating a new higher high and also an all-time high. My bias was short-term bearish but mid to long-term bullish, and in the coming week we expect the price to make a consolidation or a pullback and then create a new top after this consolidation is over. If this decides to pull back a bit deeper, you also have this fair value gap level located here, so keep an eye out on this area, and if the price reaches here and gives you a reaction towards the upside, then this is a buy as well. Silver, similar to gold, I was expecting the price to consolidate, drop one more time because we had equal lows before resuming the uptrend. You know, my bias for silver was always bullish, but I wanted to see the liquidity collected from this level before a potential reversal. So instead the price pushed back up slow and steady, broke this trend line, made this pullback, and this was a nice trade to take. If you got it, you can see the price moved a lot towards the upside. We had a price change of 10%, so this is gone now. We have to focus on what's next, and we have this fair value gap level, and I'm expecting a pullback before continuation towards the upside. Keep in mind that this pullback might be smaller than that. We can get a smaller pullback and then continuation, but personally I would wait for a bigger correction because this wave up is strong, and even if this creates a consolidation here, pushes back up, I would like to see a bigger pullback before, if I want to go into a buy setup. So for me, this is the scenario that I would like to see, but that doesn't mean that the price won't correct. Smaller corrections, push back up, smaller corrections, another higher high, because if the price is trending, then most likely this will happen, and at some point, maybe later on in the move, we'll get that pullback for us to be able to trade it. Okay, for US oil, you know my bias for this one. I won't be interested in the buys until we get a breakout from this level, pullback, and then another wave up after we get a reaction somewhere inside this area. But the way things are looking, this can start a move towards the upside from the current level. We got a minor degree chalk, and if the price pulls back towards this area and gives you a bullish reaction, then it has a good chance that it will continue towards the upside, eventually taking out this chalk and completing the scenario that I was giving you guys earlier. So keep an eye out on this possibility. For S&P, last week we were expecting the price to correct, drop one more time, take out this low, fill this gap area, but as you can see, the price started to push back up and resume the uptrend. And the way things are looking, I'm expecting in the coming week a consolidation and another higher high. For NASDAQ, similar, we were expecting last week the price to give us a consolidation, drop one more time. We had some liquidity left below, but as you can see, the price broke out of this trend line and is slow and steady pushing back up. I would want to see a pullback before continuation. This is the first target, and if it continues to be bullish, then we are on our way to create a new all-time high again. So wait for the price to pick up some more bullish momentum, give you a pullback, and then if you get a reaction towards the upside, the chances are that this will not stop until it will create a new higher high. Don't forget that there's also a chance that we might pull back from the current level and resume the uptrend from a lower level. So keep an eye out on these two possibilities. Bitcoin, we were expecting last week the price to consolidate and drop one more time, breaking this low. Instead, the structure has changed a bit. We have this trend line now. The price started to push back up, breaking this level, pulling back. This created a trend line, and now we have a new local higher high. What I'm expecting for Bitcoin is to continue the move up. The structure has changed a bit in my opinion, and now we have to focus on the upside. If you get here a consolidation, maybe a pullback towards the trend line, the next move for Bitcoin will be towards the upside, eventually taking out this level and heading towards the $66,000 area. Okay, so with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe to our channel. And if you have any other requests for any other instruments that you'd like us to cover, hit the comment section below, leave us your pair, and we'll add them to our watch list. In the meantime, don't forget to trade with care, and we'll see you guys on the next one.